welcome back. Hey, welcome back, family. Hey, and if you're new to this channel, my name is Amber, and on this channel, we review fragrances and body care, and we sip a little tea from here and there. Your sis may go left, but that's okay. Just subscribe, give me the thumbs up, comment down below. Would love to get to know you and meet you. And hey, family, hey, I hope you all are doing well. Hey, new family, I see y'all coming in. I hope you all are doing really well. Well, let's get into it. I just wanted to do this fun video, and I hope you all enjoy. But I wanted to give you all some time to watch Love is Blind Season 6. I know that is like a talk that, you know, a lot of people are talking about. And the reunion has wrapped up. So if you haven't seen it, just know, like, I'm going to be talking about it. So I don't want to, you know, stop you from watching or finishing it. So go ahead, check it out on Netflix, and then come back. But honey, I want to talk about Sol de Janeiro as well. And I wanted to pair them with some of the personalities and things from the season Love is Blind Season 6. And I want to also give my quick thoughts, okay, because we can go on and on and on. But I wanted to kind of give my quick thoughts on some of the characters, or not even characters because they're real individuals, but the real individuals that we met on this season of Love is Blind, okay? So if you want to kind of hear my thoughts and talk about some fragrances, right? Just keep watching. So first off, I want to talk about probably one of the couples that I've been talking about more, which is Adi and Clay. Honey, that was a time, okay? So I have some thoughts, but anyway, I feel like if I were to give her a fragrance or a Sol de Janeiro body mist fragrance, I would definitely pair it with Bikini Season, okay? When I say, let's talk, Adi, honey, the body was body oddity, okay? Body goals, okay? Is anybody out there like body goals, okay? She was doing the thing. So like, definitely Bikini Season. Oh my gosh. And she's very, kind of like happy and vibrant, very sunny, and this gives me like a very sunny, uplifting, happy type of fragrance. This has orchid in this, guava nectar, so you have some fruity notes in this. But when I say, like, when I seen this, I was like, Bikini Season, this is AD. But when I tell you, like, Adi and Clay, I know people are like, I hope she doesn't go back with him in this. But honey, I really hope that like Clay kind of works on himself, gets all the things together, and I really hope he continues to fight for Adi, because I really wanted to see them get married. I think that they would be like a strong force together. I think like just personalities and just the way she's able to kind of be free in a space and be herself. Like, you don't get that often with men, right? Where you're able to just like be yourself and free. Sometimes you think you have to put on and, oh, like I always have to have my hair done. Oh, he can never see me slipping. And you know what I'm saying? So it's always good to be able to be a friend to, you know, the person that you're dating or marrying. Like, it's always good to have that relationship. And I feel like they had that strong chemistry. So I really would love Clay to fight for AD. I really would like to see an update on them. Honey, if there was like a reality show on the update of the update on like if they get back together or if he continues to fight, because he done said on the reunion that he, you know, AD is the love of his life. And she's like, you know, what am I going to do with that? Like, what do you want me to do with that? Like, you left me at the altar, which has to be like tragic, right? I know she was like caught off guard. You know, she's like, you could have told me that before we got there. But I think like also in the moments, like especially when you're fighting, you know, battling your own mental, sometimes you're like, no, I'm gonna do it. And then when it's in the moment, you're like freaking out, like, oh no, I want to just for us, like I'm saving us. Like at the end of the day, you know, he made the decision for him, right? I don't know if it was the right decision. He says it wasn't the right decision. So, you know, I'm with him on that. But I really hope like a love story really forms for them. And I might be by myself. Y'all might be like, no girl, don't go back. He done left you at the altar. But honestly, I really feel like He's really putting in the work, and men that put in the work, that doesn't come often. Okay? Let's be real clear. Men working on themselves does not come often. So when someone is kind of doing the work, really trying to understand themselves more, even though he should have did that right before the show, I think sometimes you don't recognize, that you even need that. So anyway, I really hope that plays out well for them. But definitely AD, Miss Body bikini season, girl. Okay, moving on. Next up, honey, Amy and Johnny. Woo! When I say, I knew that they were going to get together. Like, it just seemed like the chemistry was there. I think they had this battle of whether to do birth control or not and all of that. But that really didn't disturb me because, honey, do what you gonna do. Who cares? Do what you gonna do. There is really, even with birth control, it's not 100%. I had my child. Okay, I was the 1%. Not that I am, bitter, because I did get a little bit louder. But not that I'm bitter. But, I mean, honey, I had Mirena. Yeah, no lie. Mirena, IUD, and still had my child. Okay, I was a part of that 1%. Okay, so honestly, only thing that is secure is you not having, the doing with the doing with the do. I don't even know if you can say the word, but on YouTube. But anyway, the only thing that is definitely secure is abstinence. Period. Either way, honestly, Amy gives me 40 Cheirosa from the show de Janeiro. Well, you all know this whole video is so de Janeiro, so I'm not going to keep saying that. But Brazilian Crush, okay? This is it reminds me, it gives me a little spice. I feel like she has a little spicy sassiness, but still sweet and still approachable and likable. But she does give me don't do it, okay? Don't do it, Johnny. I will go there, okay? The going and the go. I feel like she does have this little spice, but I feel like, that was kind of a known couple that was going to end up marrying. I just felt their energy, felt their chemistry. I just knew that they were going to be the couple to definitely bypass all of that and continue on. Especially when they met the individual families. That sealed the deal for me when Amy's father was on board, because she was hesitant, right, about the father really liking anyone. And when he got along and accepted, Johnny, I was like, oh yeah, it's on and popping, okay? He probably got even cuter for you, girl. But definitely she gives me, okay, Brazilian Crush, number 40, definitely, all right? A little spicy, but a little sweet. All right, moving on. Next up, let's talk about it. We have Jimmy, Kelsey, and Amy. I'm gonna just talk about those three because they were kind of in the triangle at one point. If I were to pair a fragrance with Chelsea, I would have to say Do Not Disturb. It is a fresh fragrance. Y'all are like, what? It's a fresh fragrance. Definitely, I think musk is in this, mimosa flower. So definitely a fresh. But when I say, I can't smell it. It's fresh, but to me, on my body, it doesn't definitely doesn't project or last long. It's very light, right? And Chelsea, with all the girl, I wish we could have seen a more secure Chelsea. I feel like your insecurities just showed up, and we were please do not disturb. We didn't want no parts. We was over it. We were over just hearing it. I think I can only speak for me. I think I was yelling to the TV Chelsea, wake up, girl, stop it. Get some strength, some confidence, some self-confidence, girl. I was screaming self-confidence. She just gave me none of the confidence, none of the strongness, I mean, I know in the reunion, the girls were talking about like, that wasn't her personality. But honey, it was. The insecurities just full, like at the top. And I don't think like Love is Blind was for her, especially with the insecurity parts, because honey, no ma'am. No ma'am, can you, like, don't be that insecure. Like, I don't know, if you don't like him, if you're not feeling confident, just be confident about him, just move on. Put up your do not disturb. But honey, Chelsea no, I want no parts of whatever she was spilling off the TV. No. Okay, it was do not disturb. But Jessica, she gave me a little sexy, but definitely spicy, right? That she can hold her own. But she was such a mom, like she loved her, like she still loves her daughter. And so I can definitely relate to that, you know, being a mom and trying to find love. I can absolutely relate to that. Not every man wants, you know, a woman with kids, you know, a child or whatever that looks like, right? But she gave me, I would say 71. And this is the Carmelized Vanilla Macadamia. This is amazing. Okay, you all see, I need some more. But I would say this one, because of the mom, like I feel like she gave this warm type of, you know, spirit when she was talking about her daughter. But when I say like the spice, the sexiness was still there. This is like sexy, foodie, like all the things. So good. I feel like this definitely gave me Jessica vibes. Now the conversation that she had about, you know, taking, you know, Jimmy, that wasn't a good look on you, sis. You know, that we should have cut that out. But other than that, like I did like her spirit. I did, you know, I again connected with her just on the mom level. But yeah, definitely she gives me 71 vibes. All right, moving on. Next, let's talk about Kenneth and Brittany. Now, Kenneth, when I tell you, my God, the fact that you was in your phone the whole time, I didn't know who you were. I was like, from the pods, I just knew, like, just spiritually you all connected. Like, you know, you connected about faith, and I was just rooting for y'all. I knew y'all was gonna get married, and I knew y'all was gonna go to the end. And you disappointed me being in the phone the entire time. And I get that he's a principal. I get, like, but there has to be a space of work life, even when you're a connected principal, and a balance between romance and, you know, home. Like, I just feel like you weren't into her. And honestly, I felt like you got out of being into Brittany when AD had that conversation with you about just being a black man, you know, with a white woman and all of that lingo and your, you know, future babies and your kids and what they would experience. When she started talking about that, I think your wheels, principal, educate, I think your wheels turned, and I think that just turned you off from Brittany, because I feel like y'all were like on a path, and after that conversation that you had with AD, you fell off. Like, I think that's where the disconnect happened, in my opinion. Which shouldn't be, like, whether, you know, whatever color or, you know, like, if you've connected with someone, like, again, like, I don't know if you all know what Love is Blind is, but they're like in these pods, right? And they're connecting with them not based on their looks and who they, you know, just who they are inside is what they're connecting, right? You know, voice, you know, experience, you know, just talking, and they can't see each other. So, right? So it takes off those blinders of just like physical. But other than that, like, you all connected so hard to me in the pods. And honey, when you got out of there and you had that conversation, I feel like you just drifted away. Even when you were on your like honeymoon stuff, like I like it, okay? I did like it. But I will say, Brittany gave me definitely girly girl, definitely when in Rio. She definitely gave me this. This has your bergamot, your vanilla, your amber. She gave me girly girl vibes. So that's why I would pair her with this. But, you know, I really wish that he wasn't in his phone the entire time, because I feel like I couldn't even connect with him, nor the story, nor them. So when they broke up, I was like, about time. Like, he was wasting my time. I was like, move on. Because it was already like a disconnect. It was almost like you all were like trying to pull. Either way, I'm so glad that you all are good friends now, whatever that looks like. But y'all, like him, I would not pair him with my best friend. And not that he wasn't a nice guy. Did anybody get to experience him or know him other than him being on his phone? I wouldn't want none of my friends to experience nobody just in their phone just because they a principal and that be the life that you gonna live. What? Heck nah. Moving on. Honey, let's talk about it. Laura, Sarah Ann, and Jeremy. Oh my gosh. Now that was drama. Okay, that's where the drama came in and just sat there. When I say, before I go there, Laura, girl, we could hang. Like, you was my girl. You was like my favorite with, AD, but you were also my favorite, Laura. Like, when I tell you that confidence, that just like bringing it in. Now, I will say there were times where you were a little bit more spicy. You could have toned it down. You could have softened it up a little bit. But you said what you said in the saying and said. And I like that kind of thing. I like when you say what you mean and mean what you say and just say it. Okay? You didn't sugarcoat nothing. Do like that. But I would definitely put you as Rio Radiance, honey, because one of my favorites. This is one of my favorites. So I would put you with one of my favorites. And so this has like your coconut smell, definitely tropical, beachy. So good, so good. I would definitely pair you with this girl. I would say, honey, just because it's my favorite. Girl, you're going to be smelling good. Honey, but she gave me the vibes of like a strong woman, Again, there was a moment or moments where she could have softened some things up. But honey, when she needed to, I said what I said. I know what happened. She had all the, that was my girl, honey. Now, Sarah Ann, girl, I don't care what you say. You was wrong, my girl. You were not the one that got chosen, so why are you reaching out anyway? And if you don't, if it doesn't work out, you can call me. I don't care what type of feelings my feelings didn't feel, valid because I really, girl, you wasn't chosen. I'm with AD, but he didn't pick you. So why did you even reach out? Who cares? Like the connection, he didn't feel the connection. So you can't just like leave that off. That was the point of the entire show. You leave. That's just like The Bachelor. If he doesn't pick you, like, girl, the Bachelorette gotta go. Not texting, if it don't work out, call me. Wait till it don't work out and then the call. Like, what? Crazy. Okay, but Sarah Ann, honey, I'm gonna give you after hours. Cause you was meeting him after hours and it was given very after hours. Is anybody with me? It was given very disrespectful after hours. Cause honey, the fact that you was even talking, okay? Jeremy, I'm talking to you. The fact that you was even talking to Sarah Ann after hours was a problem. Okay, that was cheating and not like that was just cheating. I don't care if you were just talking to her. You had a connection with her and you decided to sit in a car and talk. Absolutely not. Who doing that? So girl, Jasmine, Amberwood, you getting after hours, even though this is a very good scent. But you the after hour girl. Okay? Sarah Ann. And I'm glad that y'all together. Now, do I think it's gonna work out? No. You got to convince me that that's gonna work. Yeah, a follow up. Cause I don't even think your relationship is gonna last. And I hate to say that, but I just don't think so. Because it's just how you got together, right? Like, if you got together strong and wrong, not always will it last. Not all the time. There are some times where you get together with somebody strong and wrong and disrespectful to the other party and you're still together. Like, so it's not the same way, but I just think, but just how he was moving, I just can't see them together for the long haul. I can't see it. If you can see it, great. I'm glad. We all have opinions in this world. Good. But I just can't see it. You know, I don't visually see it. But, honey, let me know what your thoughts are down below, okay? Moving on. Well, that's all, family. Now, Trevor, you was acting like you should be smelling like this. Okay, I'm gonna close with this, Trevor. The fact that you didn't even want to talk about, you coming in with a female and you possibly could have gotten with Chelsea, but you had something back home. You didn't even break it off. You paused it and came back around to pick it back up when you left and when you weren't chosen. Now, you gave me 59. Delicia, this is amazing. I mean, now the smell is good. This body butter, I love the thickness of this. We won't stay on this long, but I do love the thickness of this. This is a good one. Now, will I say this is a moisturizer for your life? No, it don't moisturize, but it does smell very good. Love that. But Trevor, you gave me this, okay? The smell of this, I ain't gonna say it. But the smell of this is what you gave me. Okay? I do not like that. Okay? Don't be coming in here trying to play the people. Okay? And they was right. This is real life. This is, an experiment with real people. So don't be coming here trying to play the play. Just disrespectful. And I was very disappointed in you, Trevor. Not that you would ever see this, but I was very disappointed. I thought you was one of the good guys. Honey, when we think we got the good guys, looking at you, looking at me, looking at you, I'm telling you, foolishness. Anyway, make sure you subscribe. Give me the thumbs up. Comment down below. We'd love to get to know you and meet you. And hey, family, hey, make sure you're good to yourself. Give yourself some grace. And if no one has told you that you are more than enough, yeah, your sis just did. Bye, family. I love you so much. Bye.